post-government structure, we have significantly less communication as a body with staff. It's just true. I'm not blaming anyone. It's just true. I keep mentioning these work groups. It might sound like cute, like bureaucracy, whatever. It used to mean that we understood not only what staff was doing, but staff's rationale. When you understand somebody's rationale, what they're doing, trust gets built, you get to know people. And the truth is that this body doesn't know staff as well as past bodies have known staff. I agree that if there were more trust between the admin side and the legislative side, a lot of these amendments wouldn't be necessary because council members would understand why certain things didn't happen or did happen in a given year. They'd be a part, more intimately involved in what was going to happen in the future, and we would have better relationships with staff, so we would be able to trust if staff said, hey, you don't need an amendment towards that end because here's how we're going to be doing X, Y, and Z. I have great relationships in the administrative side. I have great relationships with staff personally, but I know that but even for me, that dynamic has changed. I used to have briefings on items that I didn't ask for. That now you only get what you ask for in this current iteration, which means that if there's something that I didn't necessarily know to ask for, or in the daily grind of putting out fires, I forgot to follow up on, I'm not getting that follow up. In the past, I would. And so the reason that this is happening this way is because that trust isn't there, the relationships aren't there. I appreciate and admire every deputy COO, but I've also had to have meetings with lower level staff where their bosses are sitting in on the meetings. Seems really inefficient, seems really like, what are we afraid is going to happen here? That like some lower level staff is going to be in cahoots with a council member and whatever. I don't know. And so, I don't think that it's any one person driving that change, but it is an overall culture change that I think we don't even realize because we're so busy and because staff is so busy, we don't realize just the sheer amount of communication gap there is between what used to exist and what exists now. It's staggering. As somebody who's been around, it's staggering. And so I just want to offer that as kind of the reason why, honestly, this budget packet even looks the way it does. And I don't fault any council member. I don't fault any individual staff member. But if we want to take a 30,000-foot view at why the things might be going the way they're going, from my observation as the dinosaur in the room, that's why. That relationship has changed, and it's creating a situation in which council members feel like they have to be more prescriptive than council members felt like they had to be in the past.